Hello everyone, in this video we will make the animation you see on the screen. Let's get started without wasting too much time. Select and delete everything with the A key. Add a circle with the Shift and A keys. Then go to Edit mode with the Tab key and select a corner of this circle. Select objects outside the point you selected with the Ctrl and I keys. Delete these points with the X or Delete key. Again, switch to Edit mode with the Tab key. Switch to Side View with the double quotes key. You can follow the steps on the screen here. We will create a glass here. The E key stretches the object. The G key is the movement tool. A screw is used to form the base of the glass. Now you can create the cup. Glass is okay. Now let's trim the corners a bit. The subdivision surface is used for this. Confirm all these actions. Now let's place the ice cubes. For this we need to add a cube. Press G and move the cube in the Z-axis. Then, let's soften the edges with the Ctrl and B keys while in editing mode. You can increase the smoothness with the mouse wheel. We will add lines between the lines with the Ctrl and R keys. The number is not important here. Exit edit mode with the Tab key. We will add a modifier. Displace this modifier allows us to deform the entire surface of the cube. You can change its type to cloud from the following material type. You can make it look like ice by pulling the setting back a little bit. You can add some smoothness by right-clicking your mouse. Save the settings made. Shrink the ice with the S key. Now let's determine the motion of objects. Choose glass. Then select Physics, Rigid Body and Active Type. Then state that it is an object. This way, when the ice falls, it will remain in the glass. Now select the beauty and open the rigid beauty. Ice will be active here. You do not need to make any other settings. You will see the result with the play button. You can copy ice with the Shift and D keys. Let's add some more ice by copying. The R key is the rotation key. Rotate the ice randomly. Now we will make some settings to keep this animation stable. You must ensure that the simulation remains this way by making the same settings that I will make now. Nothing we add from now on will affect this simulation. Now let's make the settings for the liquid we will add to the glass. Go to Edit Mode and select Raw from there. Select a line from the base with the Alt and A keys. Let's increase the number of lines we selected with the Ctrl and plus keys. Let's continue selecting until the amount of water we want to add. Copy with Shift and D, and press the right mouse button. Press the P key. This key is used to make objects independent from each other. We have a separate object. Select this object and enter Edit Mode. Use the Alt and S keys to make the object a little smaller so it doesn't overflow. Now let's cover the liquid. For this we will use the E and S keys. Finally, we will cover it with the F key. The H key prevents objects from appearing. Now we need to recreate a container like a water container. This container will prevent the liquid inside the object from spilling out. Copy with Shift and D, separate with P. Now let's expand this area where the water animation will occur. To do this, press the E key and then the right mouse button. The Alt and S keys will enable expansion. Let's make a few more adjustments here. There needs to be some softening at the edges. Now let's change this view and cover the glass with wire. Then remove this wire from the render so that it does not appear in the output. There are two objects that will interact with the effect. These are these wires and eyes. Teach this to the computer by following the steps I followed. Next is adding the liquid. Select the object that will be liquid and press F3. Here you need to type quickly and select the fast liquid option. Liquid is OK. Now when you press the Tab key, this cube will appear. This cube represents the area where all the animation will occur. So we need to make this cube bigger for our entire animation. Everything is ready. This area is for the quality of the liquid. The more you increase this area, the better quality water you will get. Increase this part but not too much. All settings of the animation are completed. Now it is necessary to save this animation and tell the computer that it is ready. We will now hide the objects that we do not want to appear in the video. To do this, let's select the object we want to hide and create a new collection with the M key. Turn these lights off. These lights make the object invisible in both render and model modes. All settings are completed. Now let's move on to painting the animation by adding a background, camera and lights. You can add cameras and lights as you wish by using the key combinations that appear on the screen. Now let's move on to determining the color of the floor. Follow the settings here. These settings determine what color the background will be. Here we add an image so that the background takes on the colors of the image. Optional, it's up to you what you choose. Follow these steps for output settings. Always do these steps the same way. In order to get better quality and faster results, these settings should always be made in the same way. Select the glass here. Follow the steps for glass color. You can use these steps for all glass objects. With these two settings, we created a piece of glass, although not completely. When we select the liquid, we can change its color from here. We have now transformed it into a form other than clean water. We can also change the color of the background from here. Now let's switch to shadow mode from here. You can select the glass and use these settings to get a slightly higher quality glass. And finally, let's select the ice first. Then let's press the Ctrl and L keys. When we select the link material option from here, the ice cubes and the glass will be the same color. This is it. Now we can get this output in video form. We have come to the end of our lesson. See you in the next video. Please also do not forget to subscribe to the channel.